off of play action. It's Watson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Here's Andy Lee now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Now it's Lockett. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. First down and much more for Henry. A solid stiff arm. Almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns are on the board here first in the season opener. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Back to throw. Watson. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Returnable for Lockett. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A give to Henry. found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 52 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. Now a play fake. Kaepernick rolling to his left. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Watson on target over the middle to Hill.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection was...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Von Miller drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now, standing just about on his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On play action, it's Kaepernick.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a handoff to Henry. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Kaepernick going to throw. Steps away to his left. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. Touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Browns add on to their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. A give to Barkley out of the gun, and he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The Chiefs on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Watson got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives. I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll run with Barkley, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down, and this Browns defense stands tall. On 1st down, Kaepernick. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And Gordon's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick flushed out right. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Browns are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The final shot before the break, Watson. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, where you see the final score there. Jared Goff, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we head to the Big Easy to check on the Saints at home in the Superdome. And they trail that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers carving them up with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Christian McCaffrey, over 100 yards on the afternoon thus far with a touchdown run as well. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball. That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it, and to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Henry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points? And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Watson. Under pressure, they got him again. Von Miller able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Looking to throw. Watson. And going deep for Hill.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Browns are going to have it here just past the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
He can't get him down.
83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Zaven Collins, rookie first-round pick there on the stop.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Henry. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Yeah, brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
Henry is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
The Browns on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
From the end zone, Watson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he is out of bounds up around the 14-yard line. Oh, now Miller slow in getting up. He's still down on the ground. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
Watson's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To the air yet again. Watson working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And that'll be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
from the gun on third. Watson had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Watson on fourth down. They'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Jeremy Chin there defensively. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 55 rushing yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Kaepernick looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big play that time for Cleveland. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. To throw is Kaepernick. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Cleveland, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.